Hello. Hello everyone. It's been a while. If you saw my community post, which I can now do, like that is just nuts. I am so grateful that you guys have subscribed and you've got me over 500 subscribers. Oh my god, I can't even talk. So thank you very much for that. Another great milestone with you guys. Yeah, anyway, I thought I would do this video. I asked on my community post if you guys wanted to see a kind of like what I've been doing to prepare for the next academic year and a bit of a update on my results and stuff. But before that, I just wanted to say sorry for like not being around for a while. I really did try my best. Obviously, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I do suffer with some mental health issues. Hopefully there'll be some good news coming soon about like all of that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to go into it right now. I'm just going to get on with the video. This is what you guys wanted to see. So the first bit of the video, I'll give you my results update. So basically, over the last year, most of you should know that I have been studying European law. I ended the year with a grade 2 pass, so I am very happy. Last year, when I was doing full-time study, I had 1 distinction and 1 grade 3 pass, so I very much met in the middle this year and had with my grade 2 pass, so I am very happy with that. I would love to know what results you guys got, so let me know. Oh my god, let me know. You can see how tired I am. I've done a 9-hour shift today, so my brain isn't functioning too well right now. Okay, anyway, let's get on to what am I doing to prepare. So when it comes to preparing for this year, what was that? I think it was a cat. Yeah, when it comes to preparing for the next academic year, I have first of all had to put a couple of things in place with work. Before the summer holiday started, I changed my shift pattern, I changed my shift pattern so that I got a day off in the middle of the week. I am going to be using that day off now during the summer holidays, first of all, to obviously do stuff with Taylor, get stuff done in the house and everything. And then once the next academic year starts, I'll use the day off in the week to get some studying done. So the next academic year is going to be a 60 credit module rather than the 30 credit module I've just finished doing. So I know I'm gonna need more than just after work and the weekends to get it done. So my brain automatically went to, I need to figure out a way of getting my 25 hours of work done in a different way, where I've got 1 full day without Taylor to myself, without work, to focus just on studying. And that was my way of figuring out, just getting that 1 day off in the week so I could just focus on that completely. So that's one thing I've done to prepare. Other than that, I don't know how many of you know this, or if I even have said about it before. I think I have, But last year I was supposed to be doing 2 modules, so one 30 credit and one 60 credit module, and working at the same time. I don't think I had my job when I applied for the 2 months. No, I didn't. I wasn't working when I applied for the 2 credits, but I thought to the 2 modules, sorry, Jesus, I need to go to sleep. But yeah, I thought I'd be alright. I thought I'd be able to manage. I was doing okay for the first 2 months, and then I just kind of, I went off on one. I didn't know what to do. I managed to get my first TMA in, and then after that, then I was really, but I was struggling right up until I sent my first TMA. So yeah, I dropped the 60 credit module. So it did mean I already had the materials and the reading materials available. It also does mean that I did get my first TMA done, and I have kept the score for that. I think I had 67% for it. I know it was close to 70. I just don't know how close. So yeah, I already know that I don't have to prepare for the first TMA for a good while, and I already know I've got the reading materials. So since Patrick, I think he's gonna be in a video. Oh, I think so. He wants to be in a video. You're gonna come see Patrick. Not he wants to try and sniff the camera instead. You're not gonna get up there, but anyway, yeah. So I have the reading materials, which means that over the past couple of months, I don't even know how long it's been since I last actually went on the OU website, to be honest, to study. But yeah, in the past couple of months, I have been reading the textbook. So I've been reading this. I am trying to get through the first kind of couple of chapters, and just doing what I would normally do if I was just reading this for like the start of the module, because I know that this 60 credit module now, well, I know that equity and trust law does have reading recommendations at the start of every oh my god, what are they called? At the start of every section, they will kind of have like reading recommendations before moving on. So that, yeah, I've been kind of treating it like I would with that, just kind of reading through it and just taking from it what I think is the most important thing, or what I think I really need to kind of look at and to make note of. So yeah, I've been getting through that. At the moment, I've only managed to get up to chapter 2. Oh, I'm almost on chapter 3. But yeah, I think it's the first 3 chapters that go through kind of, yeah, kind of like the bare bones of equitable law. But yeah, I kind of wanted to get kind of a all-round picture of what I am studying, because I found it very confusing last year, and I think that's part of the reason why I really struggled, because I just didn't, well, one, I didn't have the time to concentrate on it, and 2, because it's not something that I am completely interested in. I find it very hard to understand it, unlike I did with contract law, and even though I had a grade 3 pass on criminal law, I understand it very well. I'm just not sure whether I wasn't completely as passionate about it as I was with contract law, and that took up more of my time. So I kind of allow that one slide. Or if it was more the fact that my tutor was very strict, I want to say, in the nicest way. But yeah, anyway, equity law this year I am worried about. This is why I've been doing this kind of like pre-reading stuff. I would say if you are starting the OU for the first time and you're starting your degree for the first time this year, you do get sent your stuff normally within a month or two of the actual start date. So kind of getting your reading done as quick as possible would probably be a good idea. Obviously don't push yourself to more than what you can handle, and don't feel like you have to do the reading, because you don't. But if you want to be prepared and you want to make sure you kind of are doing your own learning before you do your own learning, yeah, it's a good way of preparing. For me, like I said, because I have kind of already started this module already, I know what I'm looking at to a certain extent, which is why I wanted to read the book to kind of brush up a bit and try to get a better understanding of what I didn't understand last year. So I suppose, like, if you're not in this kind of situation, things could be different for you and your preparation could be different. But in the past I've never touched these books until I've needed them, or until my course has told me to read them. I've never really felt the need to. I think the only books I did read before my course started was when I done the Access course. Those were easier times, Jesus. Yeah, I read them practically straight away as soon as I got them in the mill. But yeah, don't feel like you need to read them if you're not in this kind of situation, like I said. With preparation wise, I would focus more on making sure you have some time set aside, that people in your household, that people, like your family and your friends and people that you speak to on a regular basis, just make sure that they know that this time is designated to my studies, and I'm sorry, but it's non-negotiable. Just make sure that they know that. Make sure that you have planned that yourself, because I have found that over the last year when I was just kind of like, right, I've got to do work, then I've got to do the housework, then now I've got to go food shopping tonight, so I can't study tonight, and like, oh, hang on, it's so-and-so's birthday tonight, I can't study tonight. And then I was like, well, I'm just kind of fitting and study year there and the old year. I found it very, very difficult, but I will, give myself a bit of lenience for that, because this is my first very, very tidy job since I've started my degree. So it was kind of just like poof and catch whatever lands in my hand kind of thing. So yeah, I'll let myself off for last year, but this year I've got to kind of get myself together and sort it out, which is why I have dedicated that one day a week to my studies. Obviously I've still got the weekends, and I will still have Tuesday and Wednesday after work, but the Tuesday and Wednesday after work are negotiable. Negotiable. Is that the I don't even know. But yeah, the Tuesday and the Thursday, but the Wednesday is definitely my study day, and Saturday night is definitely my study day. Those are set in stone. There's no change in them, no matter what happens. I don't typically go out on a Saturday night anyway, so I'd much rather sit in and do my coursework than go out drinking on a Saturday night. But there we go. But yeah, that's the kind of thing you should be planning for, as well as obviously getting the obvious stuff ready: notebooks, pens, a study space. I always go on about this before the new academic year starts, is finding your space. I got into a very bad habit as well last year, not only of not dedicating a certain time to my studies, but studying in bed because I wasn't dedicating that certain time to my studies. I got into bed quite a lot last year and I would study. So don't do that. I do not recommend it, because I can tell you now that my ICMAs, they suffered for it. Not so much my TMAs, they weren't too bad, but I like to lay stuff out when I do my TMAs. I'm pretty sure there's videos on here, there's pictures on my Instagram, of just the absolute chaos that I create when I do my studies. So a bed is not the place for that. So I like to sit in my living room, which is probably why I do better for them than I do on my ICMAs, and I'm just sat there, but like, yeah, that one will do. So yeah, do not recommend studying in bed. It's not good for your brain. For that matter, I'm not a doctor, but there are plenty of studies out there that will tell you that it's not good for you. So finding your space, like I said, is very important. This is my space. If it's not here, then it is my work desk. I will kind of just move my work stuff around and just plonk myself on there, but that's normally when I'm just kind of doing my reading or things like that, really. But yeah, this is my space. This is where I come, and this is where I focus the best when it comes to uni. So on a Wednesday, this is where I'll be. On a Saturday evening, this is where I'll be, probably until 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that is what I do recommend you to do to prepare. Find your space, set your times and your days, and get your supplies in order as well. There's nothing worse than your books come in or your module like opening, as they do early, and you not having your stuff ready for you to just sit down and go, I'm so excited to do this, and just look at a nice fresh module. And there's nothing worse than just going, but I can't do nothing because I have no pen and I have no paper. So make sure you get them. Other than that, there's not much more you need to do to prepare. Obviously make sure you've got like a laptop or a computer or a smartphone or a tablet available. If you are new to the OU, obviously make sure you've got them. Okay, my glass of wine is quite warm now. That's not very nice. But right, yeah, that was me rambling on for over 20 minutes. I don't know how long this video is actually going to be. But I'm going to try my best to come back. I set myself a little target of doing one video every month. I'm going to kind of try and pick one topic every month. So whether that is a study with me 1 month, a tips video another month, things like that. If you have any recommendations or there's something very specific you want to see, always let me know, and I will try my best to accommodate you and answer your questions. But yeah, other than that, that's it. That's me. I'm going to bed. I am so excited for the weekend to come. Never been more excited in my life. So cheers to a new year with the OU. It's not even my last one yet. Oh, isn't that great fun? One more. That really took my breath away then. This is very, very, very dry. Okay, bye-bye. Love ya.